On a cold night, on the walls of Esnor Castle, soldiers stand watching silence. The wind cutting through the silence like a blade. But something beyond the enemy approaches. The old king of Denmark is dead, and in his place resigns his brother, newly crowned and hastily married to the Dowager Queen. Something was wrong, something was rotting in the kingdom of Denmark, and it was that night that the ghost appeared. It was there that all began, the morning that still lingered in the air mingled with whispers, betrayals, and apparitions from beyond. Meanwhile, the young Prince Hamlet, torn apart by the loss of his father, would be thrown into a spiral of doubt, madness, and revenge. In the silence of the night, when the veil between worlds thins, a prince encounters a dark truth. The specter of the past emerges, bringing forgotten secrets, a meeting not just between the living and the dead. It is the beginning of a journey marked by pain, doubt, and promise, revenge.
Who are you? Ghost, specter from beyond, or illusion of my restless mind?
I am the spirit of your father, Hamlet, dead, betrayed and forgotten. I died not because of time but by your uncle's treacherous blade.
My uncle, Claudius? Tell me the truth, spirit. Hide nothing from me.
Yes, he spilled my blood in secret while I slept. He took my throne and my queen and left me to wander among the living, crying out for justice.
Damn him! I promise you, father, I will avenge her death. I swear by what remains of my soul that I will do whatever it takes to reveal the truth.
Beware, Hamlet. Do not lose yourself in hatred. Revenge is a poison that consumes the heart. But do not fail, for justice must be served.
I will not fail. Heaven help me, or may I perish in the attempt.
In the cool silence of a late afternoon, the young prince finds himself facing the abyss of his own existence. He carries on his back the weight of death, dumb, and the world. Before him, there are no enemies with soldiers. The battle is now internal, invisible. At the side, Horace, a faithful but powerless friend. What can he say to someone fighting against himself? Where throats become prison, and silence speaks louder than 1,000 words.
To be or not to be? That is the question. To live or to end it all? What is nobler? To suffer life's blows in silence, or to take up arms against the sea of pain and put an end to them, fighting?
But is death just sleep?
Sleep, perhaps dreaming, but therein lies the fear. What do we dream after death? This mystery makes us hesitate.
So, is it fear that holds us back?
Yes, we prefer to endure now suffering than risk the unknown. Conscience makes us cowards, and so courage dies before it can become action.
Even so, do you think of action?
I think, but thinking too much weakens us. Doubt is a prison. Life is an unanswered question, my friend, and death perhaps is the only truth. But until she comes, all that remains is doubt.
Tonight, the masks fall. Hamlet, overcome with doubt, sets a trap made of verse and performance. A play within a play, he calls it the most trap, not to entertainment, but to expose it. There before the court, the murderer will witness the reflection of his own crime, and if he is guilty, his eyes will betray him.
Enough! Stop this! This is an assault to the throne, an affront to my honor. Who dares to trifle with the death of a king?
The mousetrap sprang! The mouse fell into it!
This is the end. After suspicions, ghosts, pranks, and promises, the time comes when blood meets true. A duel is annunciated, but the blame was already been poisoned. And fate, long ago, wrote this tragedy. No one will emerge unscathed. Not kings, not queens, and not even the prince.
A toast to your success and your victory. Let us drink in your honor, my beloved son.
No, Jethro, don't drink this. Oh God, no please, this fate was not for you.
I think it's already too late. My hair, it's always new, but my son is my cowardly.
Mother, that sword and the vine were poisoned. It was the king. The king did all this. Traitor!
Hamlet, listen to me, everything I did. Everything was out of fear, out of ambition. It was seeking approval and also of your love of my mother, but the throne is a tomb and a dirt to my own.
Justice was served, but the price was everything.
Hold on, I can bring help.
No, let it be. Tell the story. Tell the world what happened here.
Farewell, sweet prince. May angel lead you to rest.
Here, in silence and blood, is the echo of what was the house of Denmark, a kingdom ravaged by secrets, ambition, and revenge. The prince fell not in glory, but in the truth that had tormented him, haunted by the blade of the world and the pains of the soul. Around him, like kings and queens, sons and mothers, all allowed by the distance, the screamed death from the beginning. Denmark bleeds, but from the blood springs the omen of a new beginning. May this story, written in pen, memory, and lament, live not only in books or on stage, but is the hearts of choose how listen, for where there is doubt, there is man, and where there is man, there will be tragedy, there is does not suffer, like the lesson that persisted, that power corrupts, time reveals, and that sometimes just come too late.